is Friday evening and I am doing a live. It's the 19th. I'm going to do a ring mum. Yes, I'm still working on mums. I have 2 more ring mums to make and I will be done. I finished all the other ones this morning. I've got 4 mums to box up this afternoon, and then I still have these 2 ring mums to make, and hopefully I can get them done today. Hey Connie, how are you? Good to see you. I sent TJ a message, but I hadn't heard back from her yet, so I don't know if she's available or not. Okay, so this mum is red, navy, and white, and she's actually not going to wear it. Her mom is just buying it. It's her senior year, and she's buying it for sorry, I'm used to doing this in the evening. Anyway, she's going to put it on the Christmas tree, like a Christmas tree ornament. So she said I didn't even have to put the little elastic on it. So I'm going to have to try to remember to make a little loop on there for her so she can hang it easier. But I thought that was cute. So it's volleyball, and then, like I said, she's a senior, but she didn't pay extra for like a custom cutout or anything. So I'm going to do, I'm still thinking about it. But I have this little piece of garland I can use if I want to, if it turns out okay. I've got this little cap button. I forgot to buy some more of these on my shopping haul, my last trip, but oh well. I still had one left, luckily. And then, so on the volleyball, I can use either the little 3D volleyball, the bigger trinket, or, alright, I had some buttons and I got them out, but now I don't know what I did with them. Oh, there they are, or the volleyball button. But I was kind of thinking putting the cap on top of one of the volleyballs. That's way too big. So either the 3D or just something to, you know, I need a little something on there to show that she's a senior. Then I could also cut that off and put that on the flower. I hadn't even looked to see if she wanted a flower. Yeah, flower and streamers. Thanks, Connie. So I still need to grab. I grabbed a few things. I'm a little prepared, not much though. I do have a navy flower. These are, can't tell if those are hunter or, yeah, those are emerald. A couple of emerald ones too. That's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and secure the flower first thing so it's ready. Let's tilt y'all down here. Oh, look, I sublimated my first shirt. I did a really quick design on Canva, and then I really quickly put it in the heat press. So I wasn't real careful, and so it's kind of slanting down. But it turned out pretty good. I mean, it looks pretty vivid. I wish I hadn't done the background, because that's what's really showing that it's off-centered. So if I hadn't done the background, I don't think you'd even be able to tell that it's off-centered. But I put YouTube on there and my little logo, and then the name of my channel, and then some butterflies to be the bug. Thanks. I thought it would be, and I wanted a shirt to wear when I do live streams and stuff. But I'll probably end up making another one at some point. Like I said, I threw this one together really quickly. The shirt's from Hobby Lobby too. It was around $5, but it was, I want to say it was 30% off. And it had a tag on there that said perfect for sublimating, so that's why I grabbed it. And it's a V-neck. It's not one of those heavy t-shirts. It's a lightweight t-shirt. It feels comfortable. It almost feels like a wicking, one of those wicking t-shirts. I still have a ton of finished mums to upload and show you guys. Just slowly getting those done. I'll show you these mums I finished this week too. I did a little bit of tutorials for, I did a mom and daughter mid-size and mini leg garters. The daughter is on a competitive cheer team. Here comes TJ. Anyway, they're on a competitive cheer team, so the mom wanted to wear one, you know, during the competitions, and she got her daughter a mini so she could wear, you know, between the competition and stuff. Blinged out. I made them a little bit matchy, but not too much. And I did like I said, I did a little bit of video on parts of them. Somebody had requested showing how I did the streamers on the mid-size, and surely I have shown that before, but I went ahead and videoed that just to do an updated one. Okay, so I'll just leave that alone for now. Then I've got my little 2-inch backers that I cut. Oh, and I forgot to look at Hobby Lobby for a circle cutter, Connie, like you had shown. So I got on Amazon, and this one is like it's not a heavy duty, but it showed that it would cut cardboard and leather. So I went with this one. And I did just play around with it the other day and cut vinyl. It's a little too much for vinyl. They make one that's yellow that's for vinyl or paper, but I just wanted to play around with it. Hey TJ, how are you? Right channel, there you go. So I haven't done the chipboard yet, but I do know how it works now, so I will play around with that, and I'll probably do a little video. And then, and it was around $10. That's not gonna go back in the box. It's Mr. Pin. Look for the little mustache. So we'll show that. And then this one is a heavy duty one. You can see. It's got some Asian writing on it, so it's, you know, it's not, I don't know where it's from, but it's got all different languages on here. But it's a circle cutter for heavy duty work. I think it even said tile, so I was like, it might be a little too much, but I'm gonna try it out too. But the reason why I got it was 56% off. It was around $20 on sale, but I think it was normally closer to $50. So we'll see. But I will do a little video or something, or maybe even do it on a live. Yes, I showed that a little while ago, but let me show you it again. So it was really quick design I did on Canva. Just, I wanted to come up with something, you know, a little cute with all the YouTube and my logo and the channel name, and then of course butterflies for the bug. But I heat pressed it really fast, so that's why it's slanting down. But it was a cheap t-shirt from Hobby Lobby, and it was my very first t-shirt, so I'm proud of it for that. And it's very vivid. I thought the color was very vivid. It's hard to get, you know, I had tried to do a ribbon, and the very first one I did, it didn't show up very well, but we did some research, and you're supposed to turn your heat press down, and you're supposed to heat press it longer when you're doing cloth, and then of course it has to be polyester. But and I have problems with my heat press. Like, I can't figure out how, I've had it for years and I cannot figure out how to change the temperature and stuff. I just play around with it, and finally I'll get it to work a little bit, but I can never get the programs changed, like the settings and stuff. So I don't know. I'll figure it out one day. Oh, that's awesome, TJ. I will. I'll show these cutters in action. Yes, I love those Cocoa Bomb videos. Those were awesome. Let me put these up. It's a funny story about that cutter though. I needed a 5-inch, I was cutting a 5-inch circle on the vinyl to put on the back of the mum on the very last backer, and I was like, I pulled it down to 5 inches, and I was like, why is this so big? And then it dawned on me, I need to set it at 2.5 to cut a 5-inch circle. So I had a little retarded moment there, but it was okay. Oh, awesome. I knew you said you were going to do like 3 parts, or, well, I said I know. I'm thinking that's what you said. Okay, so red, white, and navy for these. And I also want to make sure I put a little loop on there, because I'm thinking she's going to put, you know, like a Christmas ornament, or use it like a Christmas ornament, so like a Christmas hook. So she needs something to hook it on there with. Let me look at my scrap pile before I do anything else. Oh, there's some red gingham I can use. I always forget to look in here because this is my good ribbons. It's the glitters and wired ribbons. There's a little bit of silver. There's a whiter silver. This school is in Houston too. It's St. Cecilia Indians in Houston, or Houston area. I don't know if you guys know that one. That's a navy soft satin. I already made a little loop for that. I can use that little scrap piece. Definitely for the loop. Okay, that's all I'm seeing. I know, you know, I threw a bunch of scraps away this year because I had a whole little cubby full of scrap ribbons, and I kept forgetting to look in there. I had them all organized by color and everything, but I kept forgetting to look in there. And so I finally went in there and just dumped them all because I needed the space. And so that was my, I think I had some ribbons from last year, just a little bit in there, but most of that is from this year, and I need to go through it and scrap what I can. And then the acetates, I have a container of acetates. I need to look at that too. Because I'll scrap this too when I'm done. Yes, I always forget. Where do you keep it though, Connie? I just run out of room and I can't do anything. There's some red. I'm not seeing the colors I need. I see burgundy. I see royal blue. That's the problem. I can never find the color that I need. That's crimson red. That's not red red. And that's too wide. So see, I've got all this in here and I'm not seeing anything that I can actually use for my mom. There's some white. Maybe I'll use that. But I generally do like 7/8 and 5/16 for these ring mums. Okay. I'm not looking anymore. I know. Her space looks so organized. And I just put in all these shelves going up here. It didn't go very far. And I put some more shelves in the spare bedroom where I'm keeping a lot of, you know, where I keep a lot of extras. I'm really gonna have to keep throwing stuff away as much as it hurts me to throw stuff away. But I don't know what else to do with it. You can't just keep overpowering my house. Yes. It's always like right after Christmas is like, after all that's been put up, that's when I usually start cleaning in here and organizing. Okay. And a good pair of scissors. I don't usually measure the ribbon length that I'm going with. I just put that about right here, and then I usually cut them about that long. So that long is about 5 inches long. I'm gonna have to make sure it looks better like this though than actually wearing it, since she's not gonna be wearing it. That's how I am. I can make it look so organized, and then once I make something, it's a disaster again. Alright, I got some fun ribbons over here, but I don't have any of my acetates over here. So again, red, white, and navy. So I've got this white I can use. I need to organize these ribbon spools too over here. Two pieces of red. I'm trying to get the navy 5/16 and I can't get it to unroll. I just eyeballed those. I love this little mat I got from Dollar Tree. Well, hubby got it from Dollar Tree, but it's 8 by 6, and I thought, I don't know if I'll use that, but I love it. I use it when I'm cutting ribbons like that, when I'm cutting several small ones for like the hair bow mums or the ring mums, or the wrist mums, anything that's got smaller ribbons, or for the backers. So you've got the 6 or 5 inch for the, you know, like the mid-size and the minis. And then also when I'm making the hair bow mums, when I'm making the hair bow or the bow part of the hair bow mum, I use this as my guide. And then the 3 inch is like the center, so I know where the center is to gather the bow. So I use this quite a bit, and it was $1 at the Dollar Tree. I don't know which one he got this at. I haven't seen them either. It's been a while back since he got that for me. I forgot I was going to pull up the video. So I do some acetate ribbons, and then I do just a couple of fun ribbons. Do the silver, the red and white gingham. That red is really messed up. It must have been at the end of the roll, so I'm just gonna trash it. I don't do a lot of streamers. It doesn't need to be very many. This navy is from the Dollar Tree too. It's got like a silver metallic stripe in the center. And then I've got this cute red and silver metallic stars from Hobby Lobby. I got this in several colors. These are really great for ring mums. I've got that in royal and then the black. I thought I got some more colors. That may be it. That's all I'm seeing here. Just a few fun ribbons. I think I have a navy. Yeah. That was from Michael's. There's a navy organza or sheer. That's from Hobby Lobby. There's some red glitter. Gotta have a little sparkle on there. When I'm working with 3 colors like this, I usually don't do any black and white ribbons with it. You know, if I'm doing 2 colors, I like to mix some black and white in there too to make them pop, but when I'm doing 3 colors, I feel like the black and white's too much, so I try to stay away from that. I might use that for a bow. I don't have a lot of it. I only have that one roll, so I don't want to use a ton of it. Let's see. Just don't have a lot of navies. They just don't make a lot of cute navies. There's a navy polka dot. That's from Hobby Lobby. And I try to buy all this stuff when they're running it half off. So I'm going to put the fun ribbons off to the side. Oop, there's another one. And then I'll start with the widest ones. And these are basically just filler. And I don't really like to staple all this because then you're going to end up with this little bundle of a whole bunch of staples right here, and it's going to turn into a big knot. So prefer to hot glue. It's about the only thing I like to hot glue. And I don't even worry about them being all the same length either. When it's red, white, and blue, sometimes I like to actually separate the colors instead of mixing them all together. And you can go over it with like that, but I'm gonna stick with this for now. Now I'm just gonna lay them out and kind of see what looks good and what doesn't. I may end up mixing the colors. We'll just kind of see what it looks like. I think I'm gonna keep it red, white, and blue. But I'm gonna do some more silver. So I have this silver, kind of thin. This is from Hobby Lobby too, but it's holographic looking. Oh, I have the white and silver, but it's actually kind of holographic looking as well, so I think I'll do another star. Actually, that, what I thought was polka dot, the navy, that's actually little bitty stars. I didn't even realize that until I put it on there. So I did not have a plan of doing stars with the red, white, and blue mom. It just kind of happened. I'm not trying to be like all flag-like or anything. I just like using these stars on the ring mums. I can usually make a ring mum in about an hour. You can use fingernail polish, like clear or glittery fingernail polish on the ends of these ribbons to keep them from fraying. I'm excited to use those circle cutters. I just get so tired of trying to do it on my machine. Even though the machine makes, you know, a good circle, you have to load the mat, you have to make sure that it's sticky enough, and then get it on there just right, and then take the time to cut it, and then peel it off, and then it dulls the blade really quickly, and then it dulls the mat really quickly. So it's been a pain to throw them on there when I need a backer real quick, so those cutters will really save some time. I'm hoping they work out well. And also, the last few times I've made backers on my machine, it has not cut a complete circle. It starts and ends at a completely different place, and then if I try to run it back through and cut it again, you know, I'm not removing the mat or anything, I'm leaving the mat in there, and I just put cut or press cut again and start, it cuts the circle in a completely different place. So I don't know if my machine is going bad or what. It is, like I said, it's 5 or 6 years old. So hey Monica, how are you? Thanks for joining in. You do the lighter too? That's just my preference. Sometimes I'll do the fingernail polish. It's especially on like a hair bow, like the ends of a hair bow. If I have some good glitter, clear glitter fingernail polish, it just adds a little sparkle on the ends. So there's some sparkle. It'll be pretty on the Christmas tree. It'll catch the lights. It's just gonna look like a little bitty mum. That's what I'm going for. It's just a little bitty miniature mum. Now I need to do the backer. Actually, I'm gonna do, let's see. I want to go ahead and put this little ribbon on the back so I don't forget to do that for her. So I'm thinking just something like that, just like you would a pin on, and then she can put the little Christmas hook in there. It is hard to cut it, and like I said, my machine is messing them up, so I think it's probably my machine going bad. Oh, I get mums for all kinds of stuff. Yes, Monica. I just finished 2 that are for a competitive cheer team, just for them to, you know, for the mom to wear in the stands and the daughter to have one to wear, you know, in between. And I've made birthday ones, I've made baby shower ones, I made one for Valentine's Day, I made a Christmas one last year. Trying to think, seems like there's been, oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. The one I made for the theater girl back in like May, I think it was, April or May, the the Grease mom. And she was in, I don't know if she was high school or college, but she was doing the Grease theater, and so they made the mum for her for that, or had me make it for that. So I get mum orders for all kinds of fun stuff, all kinds of just anything you can think of. Yes, see, TJ does them for baby showers. Oh, I did. I've done some for college girls too. I forgot about that one. I did one for a USC girl. She lives, I don't know if she lives in California or is from there, but she's not from Texas, I can tell you that. And she's always wanted a mum, so her good friend ordered one for her. I think she's getting close to graduating, and so she wanted to get her one for graduation, and it said social work on it and stuff. I don't think I've shown that one yet, the finished one. And then I made one for a Tennessee girl that was, she's a twirler, and she was going to be like the star twirler during one of the games. And so her mom ordered the wrist mum for her to wear while doing that. I think those are the only 2 college ones I've done. Or they were the only 2 I did this year. Oh, Jamie, I'm sorry, I didn't catch you on this. I'm trying to look. It's slanted, so it's hard for me to see everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Those baby shower ones are fun. Oh, thanks, TJ. Yeah, that Christmas one was fun. I used all those little like Dollar Tree foam glitter things that you can get in a big package. There's so much stuff you can do on a Christmas one. Oh, I like for the little girls. I knew what you were saying. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this on just like a little, like you would a pin on, or a version of a pin on. I like the way Connie does her pin-ons too. If you guys have not seen that, you should see how she does hers too. Especially with the sash, that's really, really smart. So I'm going to do another backer with the loops on it and the flower. I need to attach some bells and stuff. This is just some of that cord I got from Hobby Lobby. That it's double that, and I untwist it, so it's just one. It's too thick when it's doubled up. I don't think I have any right here to show you, but it's in the Christmas crafts. I'll just glue it like that. Whoop. You're welcome, Connie. Okay, I'm going to cut some 7/8 inch in the navy and red. Just a second. I'm going to use my mat. I'm cutting it at 4 inches, and 4 of each color. Monica, they're for them to wear, yes, and then a lot of them will put it on the door at the hospital too. So I think that's a new thing. Well, I don't know how new it is, but you know, back when I had babies, we didn't do stuff like that. But I made a wreath for one of my neighbors a few years ago when she had her second, and she was putting the wreath on the door. Yeah, door hanger. So they get like double duty out of it, and they're not that expensive. You know, I charge less usually for. I had a couple of baby shower ones already pre-made on there. I sold one of them. I don't think I sold the boy one though. But you can do like mums, or you can do ribbon pins. Either one. So that's a good gift to give, you know, if you're doing a baby shower for somebody, or you're just going to one, and if you find out they don't have one and they're not getting one, that's a nice little fun gift. Okay, so 7/8 cut at 4 inches, so it makes loops about that size. And then I will layer them with some of the ribbons that I put in here. So I just need to decide which ones I can do the gingham. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to do 2 of these. I'll do 2 silvers. I don't have a, yeah, I do. I have that little. I'll do 2 of the little stars, the navy. And then I'll do 2 of the red and silver stars. Just try to incorporate some of the same ribbons that I use in the streamers and the little loops. Thank you, Monica. Yes, I did. Some of the dads will get into it too. I did. Was it back in the spring? Somebody ordered one for the mom, the dad, grandma, and big sister. So I got to do one for each of them, and she wanted them all different, like for their personalities. Instead of, you know, a lot of times when you look like on Etsy or something, they'll all be like all matchy, which is cute, but she wanted them for each individual personality. So they were all like a different color scheme and a different theme. Those were fun to make. And those were just ribbon pins. Those weren't moons. Okay, so I like to sort these out to know what I'm going to put on what. I'm going to do the silver with the red, the small navy with the red, because that's going to make it pop. And then since I did the smaller red ribbons, of course I'm going to put those on top of the navy. Because if I put that on top of the red, you see it's not gonna contrast as well, it's not gonna pop. So I like to put it on, mix the colors up, and then that way it really pops. And just make a bunch of loops. Staple them. Just layering these in the center of the bigger ribbon. Layering the small ribbons in the center of the big ribbons. Like so. And they don't have to be perfect. Has everyone been Christmas shopping? Are you guys started yet? I've been trying to get it out of the way. Okay. So now I want to do the whitest. I want to do that on the bottom. And you can mix up like the blue and red. Like this and this. Or Can you guys see that good? Oh, I guess you can. Or the red. When I say the red, I'm talking about the bottom ribbon. And then go like that. Putting down glue at north, south, east, and west. That's a little bit bigger than what I normally do, but since it's going on the Christmas tree, that's okay. You can do the loops at 3 inches instead of 4 inches to make it a little bit smaller. But like I said, since it's for a little Christmas tree ornament, but I wouldn't go any bigger than 4 inches for the loops. So you see, I just made a little, just a little gap in the middle there. Now these are going to go in between. I'm just leaving that little gap for my flower. If I wasn't using a flower, I would push this second layer of loops in all the way. But since I have a flower, I need a little space in there to push a hole through. Now I'm going to go through with my stapler. Go all the way around. It's about 4 staples. This is going to staple all the loops down. Just make sure they're really firm. The 4 staples isn't going to make a huge amount. Like I said, I don't like to do the staples here because it's already really big right there. But if you do staples, it's going to make it really big. It's going to be a real mess there. It's going to be hard to push it down. I have this little Phillips screwdriver. I don't know what size that is, but I just pushed that through. I'm going to do a little tubing too, but I just want to show you what it looks like. I don't have navy. I have red, I have silver, I have white or iridescent. Just making a couple of loops. There's a little piece of silver Chanel stem. I have cuts all over my fingers, so some of this is hurting. We put a bunch of stuff up in the attic and I just cut my fingers up so good. Well, this one was from a staple though. I was trying to load my stapler and I went like that. Crafting is hard. It's hard on you. I almost covered up my hole there. I'm going to make a couple more and I'm just going to hold that up there and make sure that they match up. still get my flower in there. I'm kind of covering up that hole. Yep, I got it. You know what? I need some tinsel because this is going on a Christmas tree. And it would just be wrong of me not to put some on one going on a Christmas tree, wouldn't it? So this is about 3 inches. I just kind of make it into a circle and then give it a twist. Couple of staples. Staple didn't work very well. They didn't staple down all the way. They're kind of hung up. Try that again. Okay. Stapling that down. Now I'm going to put some hot glue under here to make sure it all stays. Oh my gosh, Connie. She's making some cookies, or decorating some cookies. You guys have to see this. I'm trying to blow it up a little bit. How precious is that? That is so cute. I wish I could do that. I cannot do that. And you know, you could have fun and do like red, white, and blue loops like separately. Try to figure out how I want I don't like the tubing to be like up and down or side to side. I like it to be diagonal like that, so. Match these up really well and try to get in there and staple those down. Oop, it's oozing out. always do too much glue on these. Oh my goodness. It won't stop. You want to staple those backers down as well, so you don't have any gaps in there. And if I had stapled all those streamers down, that would have been impossible to staple right there too, because it would have been too big. Okay. So, got the little loop there. This one's white on that side. So just as long as it's a nice clean color, it doesn't matter what color it is. Backers are typically white, but you can do any color you want. I think I did too much hot glue again. Just want it to set perfectly on there. So it just looks nice and clean on that side. You're welcome, Connie. When I watch other people craft, it always gets me inspired or motivated to do some crafting. Okay. Now I just need to decorate the flower and I'll be done. It's kind of small. The only thing about gluing that chenille stem in the center, it makes it like kind of hard right there in the very center. So if you plan on gluing something in there, you may want to be careful about that. I thought about using that navy flower, but it's more expensive, and so I really need to. Sometimes I want to do stuff that looks better, but I have to think about how much I paid for things and whether or not I'm being paid for them. I showed this earlier, but it's just a button, a little grad cap button since she's graduating. I do have those bigger trinkets too. That would cover the flower nicely, but I just thought the button is really kind of small. I don't know, that's kind of cute though, isn't it? I also have some graduation cap stickers, but they're really not any bigger than that. Let me show you. If I can find them. Have you guys seen these at the Dollar Tree? Aren't those cute? Yeah, that's true. That's true, Connie. Didn't think about that. Okay, there's the little stickers. They have little, these are just scrapbooking stickers. It's got a little tassel. That might look a little better. Be easier to glue on there, that's for sure. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I don't know which store he got, you know, he got them, not me, but he got 2 of them. Set that on there to hold it down. It's dome shaped, so it's kind of hard. Maybe my stapler. Nothing's gonna hold it down. I'm just gonna have to hold it. It's kind of hot though, so. I could also do a little bow and do the button on the bow, in the middle of the bow. I'll just put it down here somewhere. So many options. What do you think he's doing right now? Shopping. These are kind of 3D shaped. They have like a foam sticker in between the 2 pieces to give it more of a 3D look, and then there's a foam sticker on the very back. So I'm just going to hot glue that on. Don't trust those stickers, they don't hold up. And I'm going to cover up that little hanger that they put on there. That's cute. I just wanted something on there that showed that she's a senior. This is some of that senior garland. You know, I don't know how long it is, but it's too long for some of the mums, so I end up having to cut off a little bit of it, and then I can use it on these little mums. I think I'm gonna glue that on here, just the stars and the graduation cap. That'll be fun, huh? Just carefully glue the top 2 stars. I'm just gluing them to the ribbons. There, there's a little something else graduation. Now, it wouldn't be me without some kind of bow on it. I just need to figure out what kind of bow I want to do. Got the gingham, but I don't know if I want to do that or not. Got all these sheer ribbons, which they, you know, I love these organza or sheer ribbons because they do have some sparkle to them too. The light hits them and it's like a shimmer is what it is. These bows are so easy. I've got about 10 inches of ribbon. So just take it like this. But then I twist it. And then I twist that one. Twist. So it looks like that. And then you just gather it. Pinch it like that. Super simple. But very, very cute. Now I probably won't have a red Chanel stem. It's a good idea to get that out first, so you're not trying to hold on to your bow, but I always do that. I'm just not a prepared person. Obviously, I do these live streams and I don't have everything all pre-cut and set out waiting for me to do. I wish I was more organized like that. I'm just not. And you could also do a bow down in the bottom. Oh, I like that too. But I may do one. I may do one up here and one down there too. I don't know. I'm not as crazy about it up there. For some reason, I like to put one down on the bottom. I don't know why. I just do. Let me see what it'd look like with a little bit of navy on it too. Just the same little style of bow. It's not difficult at all. You can't do this to the sheer ribbon, it'll just melt it, so try to be careful here. Now it's kind of messing up this garland. I'm going to move it a little bit. No big deal. Cute. What do you guys think? Think it'll be cute on a Christmas tree? I think it will. Thanks, Connie. Seems like I had some 2022, well, 2021, but I can use some of the twos. Some extra homecoming 2022s cut out in black. Let me see. Oops, dropping stuff. That's too big. I know I had a small one in black. I just don't know where I put it. There's white. That's not going to do me any good. There it is. I don't know if it's small enough to put it on the volleyball or not, but I'll try it. I don't want to just leave 22 or it'll look like that's her sport number. I think I wrote that too. Another one. Since I already had those numbers cut out. Should have the year on it. Whenever you glue something on your mum, if you don't like the direction it's going, you can twist them. That is it for this one. Like I said, I got one more ring mum to make and I'll be done. Let's see. I feel like that's gonna fall over in a second. So it's orange, black, and white. Tigers. So if I have some tiger, I think I do have a little bit of orange tiger stripe ribbon I can use. She is also a senior, so in band, so I will do some kind of music ornament or music note, trinket or something in the center. And then one of these little graduation caps too. That'll be fun. Mums, definitely. Hey Kay, how are you? Thank you. Definitely mums. I wondered what happened to you, TJ. Figured it was something like that. Darn old Walmart. Here it is, TJ, if you didn't get to see it. I mean, these you don't get very much for, but the bigger mums, yeah. And there's too much competition, like on Etsy and stuff, with with wreaths, you know, if you search a Christmas wreath, you'll see thousands of Christmas wreaths. So it's really hard to sell on Etsy if you're just making wreaths. There's a lot less competition for mums. Okay, I'm going to show you guys all the mums that I finished that I've got a box up this afternoon, which is getting late, so I'm running out of time. There's a Pee-wee garter. Now, this is just for him to wear to the football games, and she said she's just getting a head start for next year. She was fine. She ordered pretty early, but she was like, I'm fine to wait till you are completely done with homecoming. She said even if we don't get to wear it till next season, it's fine with her. She lives in California, but she's from Texas, so she really wants to get this started in California, where she's at. So this is for her son. So I made him a little sublimated sign with his name and the school logo. And then I did the metallic cardstock for his name, and I ran it through my sticker machine, but I also put a little bit of E6000, and then I set books on top of it and let it set overnight so they would make sure that that stayed on there and didn't fall off. It's just a basic garter, but I did this just as an extra because, and the custom cutout in his name, because she waited so long. I just wanted to do a little couple little extras for her. But that's that streamer, that silver streamer, TJ. Thanks, Kay. Thank you, Monica. She's super excited, so I need to get that mailed out to her. Now I have a hair bow mum. Same color pattern or color scheme as the ring mum I just finished. The red, white, and navy. I did the navy grosgrain. And then this is a wired ribbon, the chevron. I took the wires out, of course. But I've done this on a few of the hair bow mums here lately. Doubled them up. It just makes it look fuller. But when you've got 3 colors like that, it's a good way to get that 3rd color in there. And then so there's a cute little bow. See, I just like to add all these little ribbons, just make it fun. Hers is wasn't for any kind of homecoming either, which I think I've said that already, that none of these are for homecoming. Just a hair bow mum for her to wear to any of the games and any, you know, sporting events or anything like that. And I don't know if she'll wear it to school or not. Just school colors, I guess. She said they're the Patriots, so I assume that she meant the school and not NFL Patriots. Could be. I did the little football button. And then I did the big French clip. Oh, it turned out cute. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Kay. Hey, Sylvia, how are you? Somebody drove by and honked somewhere close by, so that's why the dogs are barking. Now I'll show you the mom and daughter leg garters. If I don't kill myself walking over here. So here is the mid-size. This is for Mama. Let me move you guys up. Guess I could have left it on the mannequin, huh? So I did the girl's name on a loop chain, and then cheer mom on this loop chain. And then this is, it was kind of confusing to me. So it's stealth, but they have two cheer teams. They have the Black Ops and the Commandos, and this girl cheers for both. So I didn't have a lot of room after doing that and that. So I just did stealth on hers for, I guess it's the organization. I did a little, this big bow right here, it's a 2-layer bow. You can see. I had it right here, but once I was finished, it was messing this up. It was like smushing it way over here. So I removed it and put it on the bottom of my 4-ribbon military chain. And then I just did a tinsel puff right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I love that bow, and it looked really cute over here, but like I said, it just messed all this up. This wasn't laying right, like it was sticking. It was either like way out like this, or it was all like smashed. It was a mess, so I had to remove it, and that's why I stapled them on there, because it was easy to remove. I had 2 staples to remove, and then I just had to cover up those holes with something else. And then I just twisted it on there so I can even remove it if I needed to again. So the spirit chain, look at that pretty bow too. I love those. I love that ribbon. I gave her a big bell, the pretty ribbon. Cheer, just a few cheer things that, because she wanted bling. So do you remember my Michael's shopping haul? So I got to use some of this already, the little glitter megaphones. And of course the custom cutout, she wanted the megaphone, and then I surprised her with the A. I did their backers identical, but I reversed the colors. Like this is black with the silver, and then green with black on hers. I'll show you. And then I did the same bow right there. There's the ribbon streamer. See how I did them? I separated them. And I did do a video for this and all the glitter ribbons. And I think, I can't remember, but I think I showed attaching the braids too. Not 100%. I know I did a little bit more video in there at the end. And then daughter's is the mini, but I used the 2.5-inch ribbon, and I'm so glad I did, because it gave me so much more room for stickers. And I was able to do her name really big. I used that silver glitter vinyl, which I love to hate. It's just, my machine is so, I don't know, it's either I either cut it too much or not enough. And so if I cut it too much, then it grabs the vinyl and it mushes it all up, or it doesn't cut it enough, and when I'm trying to peel them off there, then they get stuck and they end up ripping. So every time I cut it, I had to cut it like multiple times. I had to cut like her name 2 or 3 times, and you know, each one of them I did multiple times so I could salvage some of them. I was really regretting using it. I had used it several times and I got the hang of it and had it just perfect, but now that setting that I had it set on is not perfect anymore. Microphone on hers too. Oh, here's the little cheerleader, put a little bling on that. But like I said, it's stealth, organization, and then the 2 teams, and she cheers for both of them, so I got both teams on there. And you see the top is identical to Mama's, but I just reversed the colors. I reversed the colors of the megaphone, reversed the colors here, and I did a tutorial for this one too, for this backer. And I think I did the ribbon streamers too. I can't even remember. It was just the other day and I can't remember, and that's sad. But I was happy with it. I think that's gonna be really pretty. It's gonna Even though that was a pain to do, that vinyl, that glitter vinyl, still is going to look so pretty when they're in the light. So, I mean, they're just going to be in the audience, but still. How many of the other moms are going to have one of these and the daughter have this at the competition, do you think? And it's like, ooh, let me think. I think it's the first week in December, so I have to get these mailed off today. Yeah, it's like the 3rd or something, so it's like I think it's like 2 weeks from today, so I want to make sure she gets them in plenty of time. And they're going to another state, so I just want to make sure that I get them going plenty of time. You never know with the mail. None what? I don't even remember. Did I ask a question? So I've got to box those up. That one, that one. I mean, this one is the one that has to go tonight. And then I'm sure Mama wants this one for when they start decorating the tree. So I'm sure she wants it for next week. So I need to get that one shipped off. They all need to ship, but definitely want to get this one in the mail since it's got a date needed. Oh, I did ask a question. Didn't see. Oh my gosh. Hey, mum brain right here. Proof. I've been trying to clean the spare bedroom because our child will be coming home for Thanksgiving for a few days, so I've got to make room for him to actually be able to sleep in that room. I've done a good job. It looks good. We got all our Halloween stuff put up, and I got a lot of my Etsy shop stuff boxed up and put up. Oh, thanks, Kay. I hope she's the only one with a mom. Everybody be like, "What's that? That's not fair." That's the best advertisement. But I'm gonna work on boxing these up next and try to get this other ring mum done today too. I just want to get them done. I want to get them done before Thanksgiving, before that week. Get them out of here and just be done with mums for a while, hopefully. And this mom, she's wanting some mums for some other things later on too, she said. So we will see. She might be a returning customer. Bye, Connie. Thanks for joining in. Good luck with the cake. Send me some pics. I want to see it. Oh, Nancy, thank you so much. That's so sweet. I appreciate that. That last name looks familiar. One of my last shopping hauls, I got this rubber stamp from Hobby Lobby. I was wanting a cute, I've got a thank you, but I didn't really like it that well. I wanted something like this. Was exactly what I wanted. Just a stamp on, you know, my I can't show you guys because it's got customers' information, but when I make a sale on Etsy, I always print off the packing slip. It shows what they ordered and stuff, but it's got their personal information. Just, you know, to stamp that. And sometimes I stamp the boxes too. Just a little fun thing. Just a little special stamp that says thank you, just to make them feel a little bit extra special. Instead of just a plain old packing slip or order slip. I forget what it's called. I think theirs is packing slip. But it does put like the amounts on it and stuff. Most packing slips don't. Curl that around so you can't see her personal information, but I'll usually just like stamp it up here. That one's actually my copy. Their copy will say like Crafty Bug H. Cooper up here. Aw. Well, thanks for commenting. Don't be shy. I love when people comment and chat on the lives and comment on the videos. But when you're doing a live, it's much more fun if people are chatting with you. I mean, it doesn't matter what you're talking about. Just say hi and ask some questions, and it doesn't matter, but it makes it go by faster and smoother, and just the interaction is fun. I like it. So who else, like, is there anyone else that you guys are going to be watching tonight on? It seems like a lot of people do lives on Fridays or Friday evenings. I like to watch, it's especially made for you. Monica watches her too. She does a lot of wreaths, but she'll do like floral arrangements and some DIYs too. But she usually does a live on Friday nights at 8. So that's usually like a perfect time for me to watch a live, but I don't always catch them. There's some other people I'd like to see do their lives, but I miss them, or it's just not a good time. It's time for me to go. I am so glad you guys joined in this afternoon with me. Thank you so much. Sorry, my head's cut off there. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all chatting, and I hope you guys have a good Friday evening. Oh, Lucy's up here. And don't forget to subscribe, you guys, and share and like the videos and comment as always, but please be kind with your comments, and please be kind to others, and happy crafting, everybody. I will see you guys later. Hopefully I'll do another live sometime next week, even though it's Thanksgiving. So if I don't talk to you guys, happy Thanksgiving. And I will still do my video tutorials too. I'm trying to get them up every week, and the finished mums as well. Oh, well, check out Especially Made for Me, and it's 4, like the number 4. She doesn't have a lot of, I don't think she has very many subscribers, but she's really good. Bye for now, Kay. Thank you. Thanks. Yes, I know. I have too, Monica. All right, I'll see you.